was certainly something new for a very small city. It would become the tallest building in Canada and the tallest observation tower in the Western Hemisphere.
It was very unique, and the people involved were very unique, and a real teamwork. It was like a hockey team. It was camaraderie, good fellowship, because it was such a unique project.
We were all kind of anticipating it when it was in the news as they were going to build it. Once it started, yeah, it was in the news all the time.
It was neat. It was a real experience to be able to say that, hey, I worked on the tower. I worked 3 summers as a ticket clerk in the old Canadian Pacific Railway Station, where the Calgary Tower now is. I worked the last shift, which was on June the 30th of 1966. The next day, they started demolishing the main part of the station.
Well, it was a big thing for all Calgarians. Everybody seemed to be involved because it was a celebration of Calgary in a way.
They broke ground in '67, began construction. It took 16 months to construct. The actual tower, the shaft, the column of the tower only took a couple weeks, basically, pouring.
The pole was a continuous pole, which was one of the first in Western Canada, quite unique at the time, and still is quite unique that a continuous pole of the tower is done.
People were watching to see how many feet per day it made. I think it made 28 feet in one day is the maximum, but the whole thing, the concrete portion went up in 24 days.
Magazines and cranes came here and did articles about the Calgary Tower and how it was being constructed.
We were working off the elevator, which was just a platform, the A-frame, nothing around it, no walls around it, except for the structural steel and the steel studs that had been put up.
We had extreme high winds, Chinook winds. And of course, you get up on the tower and you could see by way of a plumb block that the tower would just move, like about 3 feet in total. And so, obviously it's still here 50 years later. It didn't go over, but it was a relief, nevertheless.
See, we were this high, and they found out BC was higher, so we added this on by them. So we were higher than them.
So it opened in '68. It towered over everything, and you could basically see for miles and miles many of the tall buildings in downtown Calgary obstructing your view like you went today.
I was 16 years old, my brother was 14. And we decided to be down here a little bit early so we can be the first people of the tower. Never seen that kind of view before. There's 4,000 people, I guess, that came into that first day of viewing. So being one of the first ones out of 4,000 was pretty cool.
The first carillon was donated to the city of Calgary, and that was done through a donation program through the Dutch community. And the carillon was presented in 1975 as a centennial.
The Netherlands people wanted to commemorate the brave Canadians that liberated the Netherlands. When we commemorate the Battle of Walcheren, where many Calgary Highlanders were fighting and perished. So it was very important to have this relationship.
ATCO came to the Calgary Tower. They were one of the sponsors of the Olympic Games, and they came to the Calgary Tower and asked them if they'd be interested in having a giant Olympic flame on top of the Calgary Tower. And so they allowed ATCO Gas to build a cauldron on top of the tower, and the rest is history. It became the world's tallest Olympic flame.
In 2014, Aspen Properties was looking for a proposal to light up several parts of the tower. Increasing lighting on a structure like this over time, you definitely get more bang because you get people going, oh, look what's happening now, what's happening now. So the first phase included illuminating the other side of the scoop, and then on the roof line, we put 24 floods to evenly illuminate the curved roof. And then on the very top of the crown, we placed 12 floods. It's been an amazing project.
I haven't been downtown for a long, long time. You see it and you say, well, yeah, we worked on the darn tower.
Although dwarfed by so many other buildings, it's today still just iconically, that's Calgary, and you get it like instantly.
I use it as a focal point, you know, just navigating around the city. Yeah.
It's not gonna get taller, but it's still gonna be important to Calgarians, important to the history, important spiritually.
Calgarians care a whole lot about it, and it's a symbol of our city. It's on the news in the background every time you flip it on. It's on Hockey Night in Canada when you look at it.
You just become an icon. You just become important to the community. There's a sense of security to know that the tower is there and you can look up and you see the lights.
I worked on quite a number of downtown buildings. It'd be the most unique, yeah, by a long stretch, I guess, yeah.